We're live here at Latrell Yee MMA and Fitness. We got Jess Martinez with us ahead of the Jackson's MMA Series 26 once again in the main event. How you doing, sir?
Good, very good. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for bearing with me, setting this interview up today.
No problem. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. As usual, it's always good getting to you right before my fight.
And now, right before the fight, I heard, though, there was a move. You're now an Albuquerque resident.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, just about a couple weeks ago. Actually, in the middle of this camp, I actually moved. So, yeah, it was actually good. I was traveling a lot between Santa Fe and Albuquerque, just training down here at Latrell's and also between the Gracie Bajas. I was deciding I'm done driving all day, all night. It was getting a little much to me. Especially
just too much road wear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm down here and feeling good. I like the New Mexico's little Albuquerque Mecca down here. New Mexico in general has a Mecca of fighters, but yeah, it's good.
And then I think you told me, what was it, your first week here, you hit open mats, and you were able to roll with Donald Cerrone one day, Carlos Condit another day. I mean, that had to be just amazing, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, got tore up both days, but in a row. But it's all good. It was a good opportunity, It was kind of a sign to let me know that things are right, and I'm gonna be getting the most wherever I'm at if I'm training down here. Right now I'm training all the trails. They always took care of me. This is after this fight or coming after this year. This will be my second year being a pro, and probably my second year being out of the trails here too. And they've always had my back, and New Mexico in general has always had my back, and I can't wait. This is gonna be a fifth pro fight. Feeling super good, ready for it.
Was the decision hard to make the move, to leave Santa Fe, to spread your wings and come down here to Albuquerque?
Not really. I mean, that's the thing. I was here just about every other day. So, like you said, and then the opportunity to spread my wings, that's what it feels like I'm doing. It feels like I'm growing. It feels like for a while I was plateauing a little bit with my game, and now I feel like I'm finally fixing those little nixy things, the details in the game that I need to perfect. And yeah, I'll see a different elevated Jess hopefully next weekend. We got 10 days, yes sir. So
we've seen your MMA game evolving, but tell us a little bit about your Jits game evolving, because whether it's been Colorado, LA, been seeing you competing at Fight to Win a lot too.
As far as my jiu-jitsu game, I mean, I've been working with Amadeo, Russell White, and Wes King down here with under Tusa and Barata. They're down here all the time too, and I mean, I've been drilling jiu-jitsu every day. I mean, jiu-jitsu for me is a lifestyle just as much as fighting. They both blend for me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I see myself, I'm definitely, after this fight, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to a war. Hopefully we both come out clean, but I don't think we will, You never really know. I know someone's going to get finished, but I'm looking forward to try to do Worlds in December. But yeah, I'm always trying to compete on that jiu-jitsu level. I'm trying to get that black belt one day.
We know about your grappling pedigree and expertise and love of it, and then Jordan comes into the fight, and he's the wrestling coach at Factory X. Could this end up being one of those situations where wrestler nullifies wrestler, and we just see a stand-up war, you think?
I was thinking the exact same thing. That's kind of what I was hoping for. We'll kind of see. I mean, I show up to fight. I don't really show up to wrestle. So we're going to see what happens. But I feel confident on the ground, whether he takes me down or doesn't take me down. Like, I'm ready to go. That's the thing. I live on the ground. I don't really mind it being a ground war or a stand-up war. You know what I mean? I feel pretty prepared. I know he's a very rounded fighter, too. And I know his wrestling's pretty up there, pretty legit. And, I mean, being a wrestling coach out of an MMA camp, you got to be there. You got to know little details about the wrestling game. Like people say, you got to know boxing, you got to know wrestling. You know what I mean?
So are you excited for the chess match? It looks like that could take place.
Yes. I know you can feel my energy a little bit. I'm about to practice now, so I'm a little amped up just for practice. But yeah, I mean, I know it's gonna come up soon, just how these fights always do. We're 10 days away now, and yeah, next weekend I'm just looking forward to. Right now, I'm looking forward to make weight. Now I'm looking forward to throwing down. Looking forward to that bell ringing.
Looking at Jordan's game, I've observed that when he does get taken down, he does a very good job of getting on a hip, creating that roll, and creating a scramble. Have you noticed the same thing?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, that's the thing. His wrestling is not only good, but he has a good jiu-jitsu game. He's good, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, that's what excites me about fights. I feel that's what brings the best fighter out of me. I try to perfect myself for when I'm focusing on camps, but I mean, the better the fighter, the more it kind of brings out of you. I mean, I'm waking up and going to sleep thinking about this guy, so yeah, that's kind of how that goes.
What strides do you feel you've taken in this camp?
As far as strides, I think it's paying attention to the details. Paying attention to details for sure. Whether it be in my striking or in my jiu-jitsu, I've been trying to fix a lot of details that I've had mistakes on, and then just kind of perfecting my pressure. Perfecting that pressure. I kind of feel like some of my last fights, I kind of lost the pressure on my opponents, and they were kind of able to get in those later rounds, which is something I really don't like. I like to get the finish, you know what I mean? And they were able to throw off my pressure. I think I've gotten better at applying pressure, so we'll see. We'll see. I heard Jordan's a pressure fighter too, so it's gonna be interesting. That's what I mean. We're about to grind. It makes for a great war. We're both two good wrestlers making for a great war.
That last win over Henry, where did you walk away feeling that you had taken the next step? What area?
Henry, just being a little bit more confident with my stand-up. Just being more confident in general, following through with my strikes. Yeah, a lot of different things. Every fight teaches me a lot, and that's the thing. I look forward to this one because I know we're gonna get a big lesson from this one, whether it be a win or a loss. We're about to throw down next weekend, so it excites me, you know.
What do you think about the experience advantage? I believe that Jordan comes in having double as many pro fights as you do.
I never really look at it. I mean, I just kind of show up that day. I've done a lot of jiu-jitsu matches and a lot of wrestling matches, you know what I mean? So I feel comfortable as far as the competing aspect. That's the thing, I like to compete. I like the challenge, you know? Him having more fights, that's gonna let me gauge what my experience is at.